Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Big shout out to everyone watching the Jrod Point. Today we talking about Charlie Kirk assassination and betrayal. Let me tell you something. For those that are here, this live stream was supposed to go in the big channel. I postponed it, because there was more information coming through. And you see, I'm stubborn. When I want to give you the right information, I like to listen. You see, in true crime, sometimes you have to go a little farther. Sometimes in true crime, people call it rabbit holes and theories, theses, and investigations and Cyrus Lutheran, that we could call it. But I think that now, modern days, in the new era of true crime, is bringing to us science, simple, in your face, science. In true crime, a little bit of science. I tell you what we're going to talk about today. The only reason I'm talking about it, because I don't consider Charlie Kirk's assassination and betrayal, I don't consider it as a matter of national security. Hopefully, you're paying attention. I consider the Charlie Kirk assassination and betrayal, I consider it criminal. Straight up, down to the bottom, criminal, filthy, criminal, nothing good about it, but definitely have none to do with United States national security at all whatsoever. And due to that, and due to the information that I got today, I'm going to give you all my update since the first time we talked about it all the way to today. Good morning. My name is Jrod Point. Very happy to be here. Today you're watching the On Point Rican, Jrod Point. Big shout out to everyone watching. It's Jrod Point. Thank you for being here. Really so much appreciated. Today we're talking about Charlie Kirk's assassination and betrayal. The device attached on the teacher gave death shot. Not Tyler Robinson. That's today's title. And I want to acknowledge and give big shout out to all those content creators putting the Charlie Kirk content. I want to acknowledge there's a lot of Charlie Kirk content out there. It's a lot of different titles they've been coming out. Like if you realize like the Charlie Kirk search of relevancy, you know, it seems very positive, you know, very orientated. But then if we are going to take a look at Erika Kirk, we see a lot of interesting headlines. She just got appointed to the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors. Hopefully she picked me to go and visit the Air Force someday. That'll be great. That'll be awesome. Big shout out to Erika. She's doing amazing. But uh, you see, it seems that everything surrounding Erika Kirk is all drama based. Is it gives us the shady, untrustworthy, um, uneasy feeling about the young lady. Um, Again, I'm basing my opinion in the observations since way before Charlie Kirk. You know, we all have military families. We all have someone within the family that is in the military. And we are not gonna start bringing our military into this because I already hear the roles out there. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a firm believer on our military forces, and I might have an opinion about it, but at the same time, I'm a firm believer. There are boys in the our boys and girls in the military. They're gonna do the right thing always, because in God we trust, right? But it's a lot of shady conversations, headlines that are coming from Erika, and you see, she did very well cleaning her name through Charlie Kirk. She did very well giving herself a level of prestige, um, combining forces with Charlie Kirk. I believe that they were doing an amazing work together. And is really very impressive how a young lady um put herself in a position to win. But then to win what Erika Kirk won with the death of her husband. She already had fame. She already has some money. Um, in reality, she really didn't need is Charlie Kirk, in my opinion. And that's honest. Like right there, that's as real as it could get. She really didn't need no Charlie Kirk in her life. But why she ended up with Charlie Kirk? People talk about handlings and stuff like that. But you see, in life, you can only have a handler if you are allowing yourself to be handled. That just keep it 100. Everything I'm saying here, this is just public information. I'm just putting it my way. I'm just lining it up my way for the people like me to understand. 'Cause yes, I'm talking to people that most likely think like me. Big shout out to all of you. So, Erika Kirk not needing the Charlie Kirk. And Charlie Kirk not needing Erika Kirk. But they cemented a relationship. They had children. It's very interesting how in the beginning of this case, people in narrative got to the point that they even said that Erika and her children were there when this happened. But it seems that they weren't. It seems they were not there and witnessed this personally. I remember the comments. I remember people talking about it. They even at one point made me believe that her and her children witnessed this event. I mean, they did, but not like they're there. Let's get something clear for those content creators that probably gonna see these in the future. Okay, let me tell you something very clear. When I say something, it's because I already, okay, I already did a deep look into it, which it takes time, it takes observation, it takes study, it takes caring about it. I want to shout out Candace Owens. I want to shout out Tucker Carlson, and I want to shout out Wolf and Finances. Big shout out. You know, is other content creators like Jesse on Fire, and big shout out to Harsh and Big Heavy Country. Big shout outs to all of you. But we can't, everybody works in the way they work. I work in the way I work. Big shout outs to them for all the work that y'all putting together, and great commentary. Keeping the people informed, keeping the people informed most likely entertain. You know, you see, we all have family in the military. We all have family in law enforcement in the high places somewhere. All right. So we're not gonna act like we haven't heard this. We're not gonna act like we don't know how high the the intelligence programs and technologies and systems and the intelligence matrix within all departments of the military and whatnot. Um, we cannot deny the United States of America has perfected killing methods, has perfected killing machines based on AI. We cannot deny, like, listen, man, it's well known, again, this is public data. It is well known that our military by now, the expectations of where the technology of our military, you know, scientists and all these other um is right now easy 75 to 80 years, god forbid, if they hit the mark of 100 years ahead of our updated time right now. It's a lot of big shout out to those in the chat. Big shout out to you, and I get to the chat right now. It's a lot of modern day technology, robots, active robots, passive robots, command robots, trigger robots. Is instruments that are military is way ahead of its time. If they wanted to kill you, they would find a way to kill you, and no one would even know that it was them. But we don't want to put this flexible machine. We don't want to blame our United States of America military, intelligence, CIA, the elite of assassins on our military, which, of course, with their knowledge and methods, wage of war, through the cloud of war, the military complex engineers with the highest of the highest scientists and allegedly aliens. That's what they say. I don't know nothing. I don't. But that's the word on the streets. That's what is being said for years and years. This is nothing new. Big shout out to Jen. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Like what I'm talking right now is nothing new. These flexible machines that don't even look like it'll kill you, but as soon as it gets activated, you're dead, dead, dead. They knew as soon as they flip the switch, you will about to be dead, dead. In silence too. We're gonna talk about that. Let me get to the chat. Let me get to the chat. Big shout out to everyone watching this Jrod Point. Today we're talking about Charlie Kirk's assassination, betrayal, device attached on Charlie Kirk's T-shirt. Gave death shot, not Tyler Robinson. You see what we got here in the chat. Big shout out. June said, I wonder how Charlie will feel about how his wife is being treated by some people. But you see, it comes with the territory. Every man knows. And listen, I'm talking as a grown ass man. Every man knows that if after death, if after I'm dead, my so-called wife is out there looking crazy, like not the wife that n- n- not the wife that I thought. you know, um I want people to understand that people change in front of you way before you even realize, and that's things about life that people need to understand. Like I understand that Erika Kirk right now, with him being a weirdo, she being criticized about a lot. I totally understand the criticism, and I don't blame them, because you see, if she don't want to be looked at a certain way, you shouldn't act a certain way. You shouldn't look a certain way. Like I know a lot of people like to judge, but you see, you got to take in consideration the approach. You have to take in consideration the performance. Yes, not everybody suffers the same. Not everybody dealt with the death of the loved one the same way than other people. That's what people say. But at the same time, we need to understand that we are humans, and just looking at a person through the TV screen, it will tell you. Like it will tell you a lot. You just gotta like look at them, listen to them, pay attention, and you could get a good idea about the demeanor of a person, or of how they go about their business. Let me check on the chat real quick. But yeah, big shout out to you, and thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. Thank you for that comment. 1 second, please. Jen, um, Jen said they have things we know nothing about as okay. She didn't finish the sentence, but big shout out to Jen. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. Let me see what else we got here. June said yes, but we do not know if what they are saying is even true about her. I think unless we see it with our own eyes, we should not accuse her. You see, no, totally understood though. But in general, as an investigator, for example, me, myself, I, Momose Levi, I could only speak for myself. When, for example, if I'm gonna say something or I'm gonna post an opinion or an assessment about, for example, this case in the Charlie Kirk assassination, I have to study Erika Kirk. I have to go way back. I have to research and look through the different times, um scenes, like very early days. You got to get to know where she was born, where her family was located at, businesses, liaisons and whatnot. So you have to investigate, like you have to take your time and research. This is why, again, this is what I said in the very beginning of this live stream, that it took me a long time to actually decide to turn the camera on. Actually, I repeat, this was supposed to be going live in the big channel, but due to the potency of the information that we're gonna share today, I'd rather to put it in the small channel, more chill, more laid back, just a few of us, so that way we could have a better conversation without less interruptions as we have right now in this channel. Due to the traffic in the chat is a little bit higher in the big channel than here. But yeah, Jen, hopefully you have done your little homework. It sounds like you are a little bit defensive of Miss Erika Kirk. I totally understand that we have our favorites. I respect that about you. But at the same time, is you could see, if you have eyes and ears, you could see in the way Erika Kirk has made her own self look like and look as, you know, like when you're a widow, you don't have to keep reminding people that you a widow. You act like one. And that's the problem that Erika Kirk has. She do not act like a widow. She don't. You know, she wants you to think like, but in the way she act like is a whole different person. Right now she's in the power pedestal. You know, again, she's in a high pedestal right now. She's been in a high pedestal for years. You know what I mean? This is just a little come up. You know what I mean? You see, when you put all pieces together about this case, you could only see it one way and one way only. And it's that Tyler Robinson did not kill Charlie Kirk. He could be part of the scheme of cover up. Again, the tactics of cover up were very, very ineffective, in my opinion, because when the situation happened, you try to make it look like something that is not. You made it sound like something that it wasn't. And then right away, as soon as the event happened, you start arresting people, and you call them the alleged shooter. You did it with the old man. You did it with someone else. Went nowhere. The old man is connected to some other conspiracy theories. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna start naming names right now. But when you name being around in like major events like 9/11, and your name was surround that, and then now your name is surrounding this. For those like myself that have invested long years on investigating conspiracy theories and whatnot, like 9/11 and many others that we could sit down and talk about it, but no time for that right now, right? Um, but you start picking up people like, oh, this is the perpetrator. Oh, it wasn't, and you announce it right away too, to put in the people's ears that you got somebody. You see, that's where you go wrong. You think that people stupid. You see, you see, try to give you a very serious one today. But then they start thinking we stupid. Then you cut one, the old man with the pants down. Then you charge him for something else because you have to get him out. You have to get him the fuck out the way. It didn't work. Stupid. Why you let your pants down? Like, we cannot use you, dumbass. Now we gotta go to the next one. The next one didn't even work neither. And I'm over here like, dude, like I seen it with my own eyes. Like, what are you talking about? That like what y'all talking about, the type of shot, the type of shot that y'all talking about, that would have never happened. For those that had shoot a gun before, and nobody, you have to know body language, like before the shot, at getting shot, and after the shot. Like you need to know how the body react on impact and what it does post impact. Like you have to read the body language. Like when you see someone getting shot at and getting hit by bullets. I know not a lot of people has experience witnessing people getting hit by bullets, but when people get hit by bullets, the body act a certain way by the impacts. So you have to read that body language there again for you to have that knowledge. You either have to go to college for it, or you have to have the experience on real life, either or. So let me see what we got in the chat. One second, please. Let me see. Dean Tyler confessed to his parents. No, he didn't. You see, you gotta pay attention. Let me be nice. Hold on, June. I got you. We in this together. We are in this together. Okay. So I'm gonna be nice. You here with us. So I'm gonna be nice. Tyler did not confess to his parents. That's narrative. And those people that have paid attention to the information that it has come daily since, they do know about it. The parents recognize him because the pictures, and they had to use other people to convince him to do this. Why you think that this guy has the smirk that he has on his face in court? Cause he know he didn't fucking do this. He know he didn't do it. You know when people is in court. Listen, I've been in court knowing that I didn't do it. Me, I myself, and we be in court knowing that we are innocent. And I look at Tyler Robinson in court, and he's like, "What the fuck I'm doing here? Like, is you serious? Like, dude, dude." I just hope the people is paying attention the same way I'm paying attention, though. No, but no. Tyler did not confess to his parents, and those texts to his beloved lover. They actually not confirmed though. They actually not confirmed by the court as were his towards him, like his text to his boyfriend. So I mean, I want to be very respectful. I don't want to, offend no one. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that material right there is not confirmed in court as it came from his devices or whatnot, which we will see in court. You know what I'm saying? But at this day today, okay, due to the Tyler Robinson seem as innocent right now due to the investigation that we have still at this day today with fluid information pouring in. So the information change day by day, but at the same time it's still consistent, because you get a lot of information from a lot of sources and a lot of things. But from all the information, you look in consistency, stuff that it comes through the vine and is consistent. When you hear it, again, you could only know those details when you put the work studying the case. Is again, people call it what they call it. I call it putting the work, especially when you're a content creator. You don't want to see here and talk a whole bunch of gibberish. And then June said, and supposedly his father called a friend, and the friend and or Pastor Bryan. Listen, he called the whole town. Listen, let's get something very understood about this case. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you for being here. Jen said, while I was driving, big shout out to Jen. Thank you for being here. Very so much appreciated. June is like, are you laughing at me? No, June, I'm laughing with you. It's different. Like, no. I told you before I said that I'm here with you. Like, we in the same boat. No, I was laughing with you though, because I understand that's the narrative that is being put out there. And as always, you here to get an understanding of the different versions of the story. And I appreciate you for you to being here. Thank you so much. Very appreciated. We got Amy Conway in the building. Woo, woo. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. Amy Conway say, I fell asleep. And I know, you're like, dude, you haven't been consistent. You see all those times that I come to the live stream. Hey, are you gonna start? Hey, are you gonna start? hey, he likes to try share. Are you gonna start? And I'm like, I wish, because listen, believe me, all those times, Amy, that I reschedule this live stream that it was supposed to be in the in the big channel, I had to do it here after the latest information. So again, this is what we're doing right now, giving an updated report of up-to-date information within the Charlie Kirk assassination and betrayal. But who betrayed Charlie Kirk? Did Charlie Kirk betray himself, or the people around Charlie Kirk betray Charlie Kirk? It's questions that people have that is not many answers of it. But we are going to keep talking about it, and hopefully someone out there is listening and the right people get to hear it. So just to see if something gets done right, Amy Khan would say Erika and her family, in her opinion. But you see, Amy, I don't blame you for think that way, because a lot of people, including myself, has an opinion that the closest people to Charlie Kirk betray him. The people that Charlie Kirk needed the most betray him. The people that Charlie Kirk loved the most, because apparently we were all in the same boat. We were all in the same plan. We were all about to see this war and see the win. A lot of people, consider that as, oh well, internal war that Charlie Kirk was about to start within turning point, that he was about to shake the ranks and uh expose some people and whatnot. That's the narrative. In my personal opinion, Charlie Kirk knew about the Iran war. And it seems that even though he would publicly disagree about it, but something tells me that in very closed doors, he was actually rooting for it. And I think that those people that says that Charlie Kirk loved Israel, I think that the people that says that, they are not wrong, because we do know that Charlie Kirk has a love for Israel, the nation, and the people. But he profoundly and very seriously debated and disagreed with some methods of war using Gaza. And Charlie Kirk had very strong opinions about it, which it did get a lot of people upset, a lot of powerful people upset. And for you to get a lot of people in high places upset, you have to be pretty powerful yourself. Because if you and no one, yes, Amy Khan would say a lot's involved. Totally agree. In my opinion, yes, is a lot of people behind the death of Charlie Kirk. Is a lot of people involved. Is very intelligent, smart, high level technology, depth technology, those equipments, those devices of death that have not been seen by regular people yet. But these devices that just looking at a video that we have to take a look at this video. If we don't take a look at this video, we not doing no justice to our own conclusions. Those conclusions are based on our study, on our opinion of our own study. And I'm willing to have conversation with whoever don't believe or whoever have a different opinion about it. I'm willing and open to have conversations about it. But I believe that after my expose today, all those microphone, exploding microphones and whatnot, we're definitely gonna get that sniper theory out the door. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, no one shot Charlie Kirk. No human shot Charlie Kirk. In my opinion, Charlie Kirk was not shot. In my opinion, Charlie Kirk was not shot. We are going to talk about it. And I'm going to show you my expose about it. I also want to share with you a great video from Wolf and Financials. Great guy, very smart guy. Great conversational speech. I like in the way he put his program together. Big shout out to Wolf and Finances. He's gonna be tagged on this live stream. If I'm not mistaken, he's tagged. Production got him tagged in this live stream, and also has the link for the video that we're gonna share a little bit about it. You know, we don't want no controversy, but we're gonna take a look at a very good video from Wolf and Financials about the Charlie Kirk case. And we just gonna have a little chit chat about it, which would be very, very interesting to do. So big shout out to Amy Conway. Amy Conway say, I agree, brother. When I heard they found this old rifle in the woods, I said, oh boy, here we go again. Hey, you see, Amy, the problem here is the people they take the decisions to do this. They are the problem. Whoever took the decision that we're gonna make it look like someone shot them, that's the person that it needs to get shot. I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Ah, shut up. You're gonna get terminated again, bro. Shut up. Oh my God. But in my opinion, yeah, whoever took the decisions to not just kill him, but then cut, you could have made it so many other ways, bro. You see, now here's when I look bad. Here's when I look bad try to tell you like, you could have done that way better, right? And then they make me look bad, like, oh damn, like wow, you're a way worse criminal, or you a way worse assassin, Jrod. Oh my gosh, for him to think like that, he must be. No, I'm not. I have never been. I'm just someone that knows a lot. Okay, that's bottom line, and I do my homework. Okay, it is different. But yeah, listen, the person that took the decision to kill Charlie Kirk in the way they did it. Listen, here's where I get in trouble. Here's when I get in trouble. You could have misplaced a part on an airplane. You could have. Did y'all kill Mob Deep P? Did y'all kill him with an egg down his throat or some shit like that? And everybody believed that he died choke of an egg in the hospital. Like let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. But it only tells me the method utilized to kill Charlie Kirk. It had a ceremonial. It had a ceremonial way about it. The death will come from the left. Let me fix that because I'm in the opposite side. So that means death will come from the right side. Death, and I want people to pay attention because it's gonna come full circle by the time at the end of this live stream. I know I said it last time and I didn't came through, but this time we will. I Death came from the right, but hit him in the left. Jrod, how death will come from the right and hit him in the left. How, Jrod? The only reason why I'm having this expose is because I made sure this is not national security matter. That was the only reason why I was so hesitant to put the live stream out. Because I was like, hold on. So if y'all kill these men in the way y'all killed them, y'all using either our United States of America finest technology of death, or someone, an outside nation, was allowed to run this type of operation towards a United States citizen in United States soil and allowed to proceed to do so. So again, if a foreign nation was allowed to utilize their death technology for higher levels of assassination on a United States citizen and United States soil, any other way, any other era would be war. with that nation, they intruded, assassinating a United States of American citizen in United States soil for whatever reason. It wouldn't be war if they were allowed to do so. But then now they have to be allowed by our own government to run this type of operation for whatever personal reason, because it's no national security matter behind it at all. It's all personal vendettas. They just trying to fulfill history. They want to be the ones on the books. They want to rewrite history. This is when the conversation gets deeper. Because now we're talking about our own military. Either killing Charlie Kirk or allowing a foreign nation to go to Utah to kill this man. And again, Charlie Kirk was not a national security matter at all. The worst that he could ever be or could be in the future, if he was still alive, it would be the president of the United States of America. And what a way to kill a future president of the United States of America. They would have given trouble way before he even thinking about becoming the president of the United States of America. He probably thought about it, but they didn't put it in motion yet. This is when people that knows the information about certain projects, military projects, running some military facilities and whatnot, CIA and whatnot, and a lot of agencies of intel secrecy. Big shout out to EOS Scala. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Amy Conway saying, my opinion, he was seen as a threat. I believe so. You see, right, he wasn't a government employee, in my opinion, future president. Yes. You see, they seen Charlie Kirk putting himself in a perfect situation to become the future United States of America president. He was next. Not even, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, in the only way Trump will have another term after this one last term, in the only way Trump will have another term is if he gets found out that the Democrats actually stole the elections back then and they get a correct count. I believe that some way, somehow, the government will find a way to have Trump running another term with the story of, well, Biden stole the elections and what. I shouldn't be president for those 4 years. So let's make those 4 years that I lost as a president of the United States of America. Let's validate those 4 years. Either putting him again in the ballot, like allowing him to run again, or forcing to not have elections and making president without elections because they validating the elections from years ago. They were stolen. Amy Khan will already throw the bomb like, oh my God, Jrod, shut up, bro. Like, I know. But if I don't bring it, it's no reason for y'all to even be here. If I don't bring it, you know what I'm saying? Um, or or it gets even way worse. In the other way, Trump could just take over power again after his very last four that are running right now. Is if Russia and China with their allies start bombing United States of America, and it is shit flying all over here in our soil. If it's bombs going off and shit happening here in United States of America, that it will create a major national security matter, and they invoke yeah, if they invoke either if it's some kind of insurrection here with the help of Russia and China, and what I'm saying, let's say people start shooting here, you know people start shooting at the police and illegal immigrants that we don't even know they are here from different places around the world. Let's say a couple of millions of the ones that we still don't know they still here, organize, or someone get them organized, given military grade weapons, and here you go. Have at it. And then with the distraction of the Middle East and what's going on here, then here comes the Russian and China sneaking right through the back door. And by the time we realize there is Russian and Chinese people on parachutes raining down United States of America, then Trump will be president for how many years it take to fix that problem. And as soon as government goes back to normal, be 10, 20 years, 30, however long they want to make it, Trump be president. And I'm not even exaggerating nothing. Is if that happen, it'll happen. Hopefully it does not happen. But this is things that we could see in the peripheral coming. Like if it happen, will happen. It just definitely. If it does, it'll happen. It's 2 a.m. here in New York, and I wish I could stay. Oh, big shout out to June. We look forward to the replay tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Hey, big shout out to June. Good night, June. Thank you so much for being here. Very so much appreciated. Have a good night. Very so much appreciated. Big shout out to New York. Yeah. So I think this is the right time, the perfect time to take a look at this video from Wolf and Finances, because I think I did open up very well for this video that is coming. So before we present this video, we want to make sure that we understand what we talk about. We're talking about either our military or foreign military performing the assassination of a United States citizen here in United States of America for whatever reason that was. Again, whatever reason for that to happen was not a national security level situation, which is the reason why I'm talking about it. It don't matter if I'ma start talking about the highest level of technology that it has not even been told that is even available, but it is. And yeah, probably don't understand what I'm talking about, but I'ma still put it out there for the people that they do know what I'm talking about. So hopefully y'all speed up. Okay. So right now we're talking about very high levels of not just technology. That's where that's where Erika Kirk family comes from, technology and modern data and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, we're not insinuating nothing. We're just talking about what's out there. Hey, don't blame me. It's just my opinion of what is out there right now. So without further ado, let me introduce to you Wolf and Finances with his latest video about the Charlie Kirk assassination. And we are going to talk about it. Let's continue. Let's get this headphones just like magic. Bam. All right. Let's put this disclaimer here real quick so everybody see it. Boom, boom, boom. Everything you see here is on our opinions and data that is public information. Don't try to be an asshole. We won't be assholes. We're just talking about a case that is well known around the world. Don't hate, be my friend. Yeah.
I have uncovered some new information about who allegedly shot Charlie Kirk, and it's not Tyler Robinson. I've spent a lot of time researching what happened, and I think what most people do not understand about this case is how far down this rabbit hole goes.
You see. What would I do without you in this live stream, huh? All right. So I don't know. I might chop it up, but I'm gonna resume. I'm gonna resume what I said. In other words, I believe that Tyler Robinson did not kill Charlie Kirk, but then is Tyler Robinson part of the cover up? Just like the Bryan Kohberger case in the Idaho 4. In this case, Bryan Kohberger's sister could be the connection between the Greek life and Bryan Kohberger. In my opinion, Bryan Kohberger's sister could be Bryan Kohberger's handler to get him into doing this for the state of Idaho. We don't know this. But it doesn't look like Bryan Kohberger killed his fault. And it doesn't look like Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk at all whatsoever. Who is not telling you that the Tyler Robinson parents and the alleged boyfriend are not the handlers on having convinced Tyler Robinson to do this for the well of the government? You know, it's people that is in the cults and all this other shit that they do shit just for the sake. You know, people that is conservative acting like liberals acting like conservatives, confusing the fuck out of everybody for what? For so that way you don't know what they how they coming with to keep everyone guessing. Donald Trump was Democrat, then somehow end up being Republican. And after he won, now he's acting like a Democrat. Am I lying? Donald Trump was a Democrat. Facts. He let the Democrats play his cards with the Republicans, acted like a Republican, changed his mind on everything. But soon as he got what he wanted, that he was become the president of the United States of America, what the fuck next thing that he does now? Acting like a Democrat. Cause he damn sure he not acting like a Republican right now. I did not vote it for Donald Trump to go to Iran and drop bombs over there. I did not vote it for Donald Trump to do that. I do not agree with our soldiers and equipment and money being invested right now in the Middle East. I totally 100% as a Donald Trump voter, I disagree with that shit. Let Israel handle that shit and let them have that fight. That's their shit. It's not even on our hemisphere. Well, ain't not a fucking thing that Iran can do that it could fuck with us. It is not a goddamn thing unless is trickery and sneaky backdoor shit. Is no way that Russia with China with other is no way, no how. I'm telling you right now, and I'm setting that shit in stone. Is no way, no how that in this hemisphere we'll see bombs of Russians or Chinese people flying all over us unless we are distracted doing something else in multiple places that we are too busy to see these motherfuckers sneaking in our own backyard. Because we are too fucking busy somewhere else. And here we come and we let the back door open. But if that back door is not open and we focus and we do American first, like it was supposed to be, and let Europe listen, god damn it, unless Europe is on fire, we don't fucking go over there for what? Is the truth. Jane might hate me for me saying that, but I love you, Jane. You're my sister. Big shout out. But this is the truth. Europe have to defend themselves. The Middle East, they all have to figure it out their fucking self. It is not one motherfucking thing outside of the cartels in our hemisphere. It's not one nation on our hemisphere that could fuck with us. Not even the nations and other continents and other hemispheres, they cannot fuck with us. Period. No one in earth right now could fuck with the United States of America military. No one. And don't make us prove that to you, getting the latest toys that you won't even see, but the latest toys that you can't even see at night, and just killing everything on sight. Don't let those toys come out. But the reality is that the reason that Charlie Kirk seems they got assassinated for, because they knew that he was about to be a stone in the road. He was about to be a stone in the road. Listen, Charlie Kirk helped Donald Trump to become the president of the United States of America for a fact. For a fact. Donald Trump became cool again because Charlie Kirk. That there is a fact. Charlie Kirk made Donald Trump look appealing to the younger generation of Republicans. That was how Donald Trump became the president of the United States this time around. Because Charlie knew that too. Charlie Kirk knew then that he created a machine that will get you elected this fast. That's when they all knew how powerful was Turning Point, because Turning Point USA was actually a turning point politically. Because then now the younger generations are coming around. Now the younger generation in the colleges, instead of going liberal and going woke and going gay, then now they becoming males and females playing for the Republican Party. When the numbers started decreasing and then Donald Trump wins again, thanks to Charlie Kirk, that's when everybody knew how powerful was not just Turning Point, but what Charlie Kirk created with Turning Point, which it was a machine of votes and money. That's what people don't understand. Charlie Kirk created a machine of votes and money. Because what they do best, they sell you an idea. They sell and promote the idea of conservatism. While acting like liberals. Now, Turning Point now. From what it was after Charlie Kirk, it became liberals. they still call themselves conservative and Republicans or whatnot, but they are all in the same way. In my opinion, Donald Trump infiltrated the Republican Party to do whatever the fuck he wanted as a Republican, playing for the Democrats. Because again, I'm only saying that because that's how it looks today. Because everything about American First went out the fucking door. Soon as you started dropping bombs and Iran, all that American First went the fuck out the door. And I believe that y'all knew that Charlie Kirk was about to be against it and he was about to talk about it. And he would have pulled all the votes. He probably would have compete with JD Vance or compete with someone else and take the throne from everyone. And then now y'all all got to play nice. Then now, here comes, we have Charlie Kirk not taking phone calls from Israel. Like, we love ya, but until y'all get rid of Bibi, We ain't talking. This is. I could only talk about this because what I know. I could be wrong, right? Because what I know. I believe if Charlie Kirk would have become a United States of America president, I believe that the relationship between Israel and United States would have decreased. He would have still show love and support. Like if they get attacked and rained with missiles, I believe that America would have come on a rescue. But that's to defend, not to attack. It's different postures between defending and attacking is different. I'm telling you that, and I'm telling you because what I know, the majority of Americans, if you make a poll right now, the majority of Americans disagree with the war in Iran. In the same way, disagree with Afghanistan and Iraq, Gaza, Syria, all these other shit. The United States of America is involved. We don't want none of that shit on our record. We don't pay taxpayer money for none of that shit. We really don't give a fuck about what happened in the Middle East. We don't give no fucks. We don't. We live here in United States of America doing American things, doing what living regular life, regular Jane, regular Joe shit, watching Netflix and all this other shit. Like we really don't give a fuck who's killing who over there on the other side of the world. Figure that shit out. And y'all grown ups, and y'all fucking grown up with missiles and nukes too. Don't you have fucking nukes? Use them. Well, no, if I use them, I look stupid. But why you have them then? Who the fuck you going? Israel have nukes, but oh, we are afraid of using because then we're gonna look bad to the world. So why the fuck you have them? Ain't the Middle East your problem? Either fix it or I don't know what the fuck to tell you. We love Israel. We love Israel people. We love the nation of Israel. We love Palestine. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam, habibi. Inshallah. We have love for Israel. We have love for Palestine. But we don't give no fucks about whatever bickery and problems y'all have going on. Y'all's all y'all own shit. Y'all figure that shit the fuck out with our Uncle Sam. Yeah, fuck that. Don't be calling Uncle Sam, come and do this for me and this and that. Nah, you do it you fucking self. And you see how far it goes with you by yourself. Or with where the fuck you gonna do it. Again, y'all wanna go to war, y'all wanna keep bickering over there in the Middle East, right? You go ahead, you go the fuck to war. You do jihad. You do what you wanna fucking do. Leave us the fuck alone. We don't care. Like is not one motherfucker in United States of America hemisphere that gives a fuck what happened over there. We don't. Call us when you on fire, and we come and save the day. We show you how we run business. We show you how we do things, but not until now, motherfucker. Listen, don't call me until the water hits over here. When the water heats over here, we come and save you. We come in to pick you up. We get you on high ground. We'll take care of you, give you a pat on the back and a bag of food. You be good. That's how we run shit. You know what I mean? But not until. Don't expect me to go to Iran and bomb what? What the fuck business? What missile Iran could shoot from Iran that we cannot shoot right on top of Iran? Right now, United States of America have the capability that if one of these nations dare to launch a nuke, it's gonna blow up right on top of them. People don't have no fucking idea. But it's United States of America technology that if a nuke gets launched, automatically it'll blow up on top of them. What? You really think Americans we stupid, huh? You think we stupid? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Use those nukes that we sold you. Yeah, I can't wait for you to try to use those nukes that we give you, stupid bitch. You're gonna learn the lesson. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today. Oh, you dared to try to use them? You really did to dare them how to use them, didn't you? Stupid. Stupid. What make you think that we're gonna give you weapons of mass destruction and we can't control them? Stupid. You wanna find out if we control them? Launch one of those bitches and see if they're not gonna blow up around top of you. Go ahead and do it. I dare you. Listen, it gave me goosebumps just talking about it. Listen, I'm not gonna take too long because I know we in the hour already. Amy Khan was saying, in my opinion, is war crimes, international law. In my opinion, war crime, criminal innocent people and whatnot. But you see what happened, Amy Conway? They expect United States of America to force those international laws. Why? Why you expect United States of America to go and motherfucking some way somehow go and arrest Bibi and take him to international court as for his war crimes and whatnot? You think United States of America wasn't gonna give Bibi on a silver platter to the world nations and shit? What the world nations could do for United States, the United States can do for himself. Oh, you don't want to give us what you got? We fucking bump the fuck out of you. You pick and choose. You either want to deal with us or you just want to deal with us. I don't know what to tell you. We just got to deal like with 6 or 7%. You know what I'm saying? 6 or 7. But I'm telling you, you are going to play nice with United States. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing. Hey, listen, no money, no ticket. But yeah, United States. I love the way you put it in. I agree, J. Rap. Pause. Yeah, I agree too. Yeah, yeah. Big shout out to Jen. I appreciate though. Anytime we say our soldiers are dying for another nation is wrong and sad, angry. Yeah, I mean, you just think about it. Listen, you saw what happened in Venezuela. Quick in and out. Let's get our CIA access out. Listen, let's go and get our CIA assets out. Let, let's. You have not heard about Maduro no more. He probably is in a tropical island sipping the margarita somewhere. You think he's locked up somewhere in New York? Listen, Maduro right now is hanging out with Epstein and Weinstein and all these Michael Jackson. He did Tupac. They all hanging out together right now, allegedly. I don't know about it, but yeah. Again, think about it. People could call BB or what they want to call him, but at the end of the day, if United States don't force it, ain't no no Francois, it's no French, no United Kingdom, no German. No, ain't not a motherfucking body. They could say what they say, but ain't not one motherfucker's gonna dare to go and get BB. I'm just saying. Is you see, It's 13 families that no one could fuck with. It's 13 families. From those 13 families, that Rockefellers are one of them. Rothschilds, Rockefeller, many others. That's last names to remember. Rockefeller, Rothschilds, J.P. Morgan, and there's many others, but families that rule the world is 13 families that are untouchable. The people that work for those families are untouchable too, because they work on behalf of those families. Let's get that understood. Okay. That's why the problem is not gonna get solved. Only the United States resolve it. It's not gonna get. You know what I mean? That's why you gotta have the right president. Listen, vote for me. Put me in the ballot. You vote for me. I fix everyone's problems. I got this. Big shout out to Wolf and Finances, long commentary. Let's continue with what he got presenting here. Right now, we're going through the rabbit holes of what's going on right now. Because again, it seems like Charlie Kirk was not really like, yeah, he was a victim of this crime, but at the same time, it seems that he was either knowingly allowing certain things that it could be seen as illegal or seen as probable cause to a bigger investigation, or he just did not knew, and when he found out, that was a trigger for pushing his death. Let's continue.
So get ready. We're going to go max.
Oh, he going max. Let's go. I'm not trying to get strike with one of those fucking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get strike with one of those sound. No.
Innocent victim. He was a martyr. He could do no wrong. I think we all made the wrong assumption. Here is the issue. We are now at a tipping point where we have uncovered so many shady things that were going on around Charlie Kirk. It looks like there was so much wrongdoing that it is unbelievable that Charlie Kirk was unaware of at least some of what was going on. There were shady things in the financials of Turning Point, allegedly.
Yeah, very allegedly. It's a lot of I want to make it clear that when it's allegations, right? That right after I put my live stream out with all the information that it started coming out right after the assassination, it was a lot of information that I put out that only people within Turning Point would know, and we saw the people getting fired right after, because it seems that they couldn't trust certain people, because again, the certain people were the only people that knew about certain things that I was talking about. And we very feel sorry for those that lost their job and whatnot. We thank y'all for your collaboration, but at the same time, we didn't expect Turning Point to fire them because they share what they thought. You know what I mean? So big shout out to all those ex-employees of Turning Point. Big shout out to you. Hopefully you get placed in a better place of work. Big shout outs to you.
There were violations of election laws, allegedly. There were strange connections between the staff at Turning Point and Fort Huachuca.
Election laws violated, allegedly, and many connections with the intelligence community of the military of United States of America within, the Erika Kirk family and stuff like that.
Allegedly. There was Erika Kirk's strange past. Allegedly. There was just too much going on that I no longer believe Charlie Kirk was an innocent victim.
Is people right now investigating Erika Kirk to the point that they right now they have Erika Kirk name within the same sentence of Epstein. Like, is conversations right now happening in YouTube right now? The investigation that some true crime content creators been putting the work. It seems that Erika Kirk is mentioned within the same groups of Epstein. That shit crazy.
He was a genius. You can tell that he was brilliant by just watching him speak. Well, he cannot be both a genius and completely unaware of what was going on around him. How could he not figure some of this stuff out? I think he not only knew about some of these alleged criminal activities, he was also involved at some level. And that changes the entire story about what happened on the day that he was murdered.
You see, here's what happened, in my opinion. Okay, if Charlie Kirk was, let's say by any chance, he was the mastermind of behind of whatever was going on with Turning Point USA, and let's say, which we don't know, but the allegations are, let's say there is a pyramid scheme and it's a lot of money laundering and stuff like that going on with the different LLCs that they got running, and her mom's LLC and Turning Point LLC and Erika Kirk's LLC with Charlie Kirk LLC. Is a whole salad of LLC and names and money and currency moving back and forward. Let's say if Charlie Kirk was to blame for it, right? If he's a lot of powerful people utilizing Turning Point USA as such in an illegal way, and let's say he's part of it, it's just like any other mob family. It's just like, let's not say mob family. Let me retract that. Let's say it'll become like any criminal organization. And criminal organizations sometimes they will kill the boss to blame the boss. Hopefully people is listening. But in some criminal organizations with which the allegations are the Turning Point is a criminal organization, that's the allegations. We don't know nothing. But if that was indeed what was going on, you will kill Charlie Kirk, get him out the way to blame him for the discrepancies. And due to him is dead already, is no one else to blame about whatever could be fined by any criminal investigation, because, well, everybody else was following Charlie's orders, even though that could be a lie, even though everybody could be doing that behind Charlie Kirk's back while making him look like he was running the show. It could be someone in the background running this show, like Erika, in our opinion. So Charlie Kirk died. Erika Kirk becomes the CEO with no type of experience on that type of magnitude of speech and talking to people about topics. She don't have no talking points. She don't have. How can she be the one in charge when she's not any close to Charlie Kirk? Is people talking about like, oh, she'll be a great president? Get the fuck out of here. Get the Erika Kirk for president the fuck out of here. Ain't not one motherfucker gonna vote for her. In reality, y'all could steal that one. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I give you that. You could steal that one if you do. But it ain't not one motherfucker with a head on their shoulders are gonna vote for Erika Kirk for a motherfucking thing, not even to make a sandwich. The fuck out of here. If you ask me, in my personal opinion, Erika Kirk don't know how to make a ham and cheese sandwich. Melt it, please. Crusty on the crust. I don't think she know how to do one. I'm sorry. I do not believe that Erika Kirk could make a ham and cheese sandwich. Not a proper ham and cheese sandwich. In my opinion, Erika Kirk don't know how to make one. Sincerely. And you can't blame me for thinking like that. Cause I think I have seen enough of Erika Kirk. Enough like to take a base and fundamental opinion about her and how all this stuff came all along. But we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to the guy. Big shout out to Wolf and Finances. Big shout out. But he's hitting on some real critical, very interesting points.
In a previous video, I talked about Fort Huachuca. This is where they have the U.S. Army Intelligence Center of Excellence. I want to talk about this further. And I'm going to go back to the beginning. And stay with me because this all leads back to Charlie Kirk's murder. I'm going to go through some of the conspiracy theories of the last decade and try to pull out what is fact and what is fiction. I showed this photo in one of my previous videos. This is Charlie Kirk and Tyler Boyer in 2017, allegedly, at the inauguration night party at the Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C.
Everybody knows about this, you know. Everybody knows about this. The 666. This is 162636. This is the sign of Baphomet. These all signs of curse. And it's all in the name of Baphomet. But this, the all-seeing eye with the 666. This is why they use this. This is an Egyptian, actually, sign. But this is 666. This is why all the entertainment business, TV, radio, everything that is connected to entertainment is all satanic. All this other shit. All this other shit. It's very rare those YouTube content creators that are not satanic themselves. And you could tell here in YouTube True Crime, those true crime content creators that has lost their fucking mind with all that 666 shit and try to be all the money believing on all that say, oh, this you satanic what you gonna call it, satanic phobia. Fuck out of here. Y'all use those terms to confuse the people. Listen, if you satanic, you satanic. Oh, we use it as a sign of rebelliancy. But fuck you and fuck your rebelliancy with your satanic shit. Get the fuck out here. Don't come with that satanic bullshit that we already know about secret societies, Illuminati, and all this shit. Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't care how many of my family members running that shit, even myself if I was, which I'm not. But I have a lot of family members that are in. They still know I don't give a fuck. I will say so, and then what you gonna do? Take me out, bitch. Cause that's all you could do. That's all you could do. You could just kill the people. They saying this shit. that you don't want no one else to know. That's what you do. Because it seems that here in United States of America is really no real freedom of speech. Your freedom of speech, and when your speech become too fucking powerful to gain votes and take votes from them. When they realize that your voice has the power of moving mountain, when they understand that your voice has the power for the people to listen to you and not listen to them, I believe that that's why Charlie Kirk died, because it was a lot of people listening to Charlie Kirk that they rather listen to Charlie Kirk than listening to a Donald Trump, if you ask me. In my personal humble opinion, it was more people interested to listen to a Charlie Kirk speak than to a Donald Trump speak. And again, it's no Donald Trump hate, because I guess I voted for the guy. But I didn't vote for the shit that he doing. I didn't. So yeah, and I can take my vote. So yeah, they're gonna explain to you all this, Illuminati shit, Masonic and da 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 da, which we already know. You see all the other actors and actresses, even him. He did it one time in one of his live streams.
Sign.
Like you see, he did it. Even him, he did it himself. Like, listen, 9 times out of 10, all these guys that are already high level YouTube with a lot of views and a lot of shit, they are already compromised. That's why, I appreciate the report from the guy, but listen, at the same time, big shout out to Candace always, Tucker Carlson, and all these people, right? In my opinion, they are all compromised. All of them. All of them. Listen, Candace, Tucker, the Daily Wire, we these other idiot, Ben Shapiro, like all these people that all play the same fucking games. They all are voices for pay. All right, let's get that clear. It's all voices to pay. You know what I mean? Like, they listen, is a reason why they have a voice, because they are allowed to. You understand me? They have a voice because they are allowed to. The only reason why they allowed to is because they playing nice with the system. When you don't play nice with the system in the same way took Charlie Kirk, Malcolm X, Kennedy, and all these other presidents, and all these other assassinations, and all these other people that has died for political stupidity. It's because the system don't have a purpose for them no more. They already did their job. They did it so well that they don't need them no more. That's why they get assassinated, because they already job well done. We don't need you no more. Now that you got everything going, now we replace you. We kill you and replace you with someone that is gonna play nicer with us than you. Because you started it, you have the power of all. People is gonna listen to you. But if what you build, it gets stopped in a second with your death, and then you just let a secondary character move the same moment, like the same movement, even though don't have the same momentum, because the momentum is gone. The momentum of Turning Point was gone when Charlie Kirk died. Turning Point is not what they don't get is they thought they were about to have Turning Point running in the same way Charlie had it running. Charlie Kirk is dead. Turning Point will never run as such as Charlie Kirk had it, with the same impact. The momentum of Turning Point was lost when Charlie Kirk died. They don't see that. Forcing forcing the momentum with other shit, like, let's say, make Erika Kirk and the board of visitors and stuff like that on the Air Force. Like they forcing it. We talking so highly about her, like she godly and shit like that. When we all know her upbringing, like, stop it. Don't. Like, the only thing that Erika Kirk has on her favor is that her family is well connected military and intelligence agencies, CIA and all this other shit. That's all. That's it. Erika Kirk just had family in high places of military, and due to that, due to her family, then she became whatever she was groomed to be one day. Okay, so don't give me that shit that she's so godly, cause so no, stop it. We know about Erika Kirk. Stop playing. Like, yeah, we know what we heard, and we know what we have find in investigations. That's all we know. But yeah, he's gonna be talking about all these, Illuminati shit. If they don't need you, they kill you. That's it. It's really nothing else to talk about. They don't need you, they kill you. They get you the fuck out the way. You're gonna be talking about Candace Owens being, hired by Charlotte Kirk, and Charlotte Kirk possibly being um Candace Owens um handler. It's just the Candace Owens is can be handled. Like, she's too much of an alpha, um, like to be handled and whatnot. And they were talking about that, talking about her time and Turning Point and whatnot. They could be Charlie Kirk, the one actually running her. And let's see what else they'll talk about. Talking about the military connections with Erika Kirk and the family, and Donald Trump and all this other stuff. Because Donald Trump is well connected, with the military. Again, we try to let Donald Trump, he was a Democrat. He switched to Republican. Everyone believed him. Oh, you was Democrat, now you're Republican. Woo woo! Now we're gonna vote for you. Idiot! A Democrat is gonna be a Democrat. It don't matter if they try to pass by Republicans, because at the end of the day, they are going to act as a Democrat when time comes. Listen, all those people that call themselves Republicans, when the time comes, if they act Democrats, they are Democrats. They are not Republicans. Get that out your head. If someone that he says that he's Republican take a Democrat Party stand, that means that they are more Democrat than Republican. That's period what the fuck it is. Stop acting like, oh, but they say they're Republican, but they act like Democrats, you idiot. What Trump is doing right now, acting like a Democrat. Oh, we're doing Iran bombing shit. What the fuck? So then talking about this this guy I forgot his the team cast. Big shout out to Tim and Roseanne. Big shout out to Roseanne and Team Cast. They talking about things that they know, what they said, talking about Trump and whatnot, and all this other shit. But what I want to highlight about this, oh, they're also talking about, in a way, Alex Jones. Even him is acting as a Democrat. Even Alex Jones, and if y'all remember when Alex Jones got that major lawsuit, listen, they do shit like that when you saying too much. Like when you business is about saying too much about the powers to be and the way the powers to be run their business, and you just exposing shit, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna give you a big lawsuit. It don't matter if they craft that shit. It don't matter if they crafted that shit for a narrative. It don't fucking matter if they were their own military operative fucking shooting inside of that middle school. It don't matter if it was those. It don't matter if what it was just a political sham and bullshit, including kids, because they are super fucking demonics in politics. Let's say if it was that, you know what I mean? But they sue Alex Jones, and after Alex Jones owns the families and someone a whole bunch of money, now they got him. Now they got him. It's like, well, if you want your shit back, you better play nice. We'll pay those family members. You know, we take ownership of your business, and you better say the right things and play nice. If not, you're just gonna lose everything. And him for not losing, what he got or whatnot, he's gonna try to act like, well, y'all should believe everything they saying about the Charlie Kirk assassination. I believe Tyler Robinson did it, and what. Alex Jones, shut the fuck up, bro. You're ready to compromise, bro. We remember the Alex Jones where that we knew that he was plugged in with the Illuminati, military, and all this other shit. We knew that Alex Jones was compromised back then before the lawsuit. And now after the lawsuit, we have confirmed everything that we were talking about Alex Jones, of him being um acting like he's an exposer, but he's part of the problem and whatnot. Listen, man, when I say shit, it's because I mean it. It goes in my opinion, it goes in my studies, it goes in what I know. I could be wrong. But then if I was wrong, my name would be Jrod on point, right? Amy Conway say, crazy world, and Roseanne. Every day's more and more like the Truman Show, and I don't know what the real anymore. Well, Amy, if we just follow consistency, we'll see it all right in front of our faces. Because here's the thing, they are not doing nothing behind our backs. They are not. They are not doing nothing behind our backs. Everything, the powerful people, everything they doing, the satanic people, that is the powerful people, is the satanic people. Satan told God, give you everything, everything. Listen, you just gotta bow to me. Money, riches, females, vice, and all everything. You get everything you want. You just gotta bow to me, and you get everything. It's unlimited money. And who's the only nation that he has unlimited money and acting like we in debt? Who's the only nation that he has unlimited funds and we act like we in debt? United States. Power demonic masons, technology. Oh my God, rule the world. Yeah, isn't all connected? Yeah, sis, is Watch. Before I close the show, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Big shout out to Glenn. Glenn said, "Just be careful what you believe, Amy. You're a critical thinking person anyway. Is the is the rest you need to worry about?" Yes, yes. Big shout out to Glenn. Very so much appreciated. I mean, the only thing that we could do about it is talk about it. Is all we could do. Because besides talking about it, somebody else, like if I'm talking about it, somebody else gonna have to do something about it, not me. Hey, what you want me to do? I'm letting you know that I know about it. That don't mean that I'm gonna fix the problem. Listen, I know I cannot fix the problem. I don't have the power to fix the problem. I know what's the problem, and the only way I could fix the problem is if I was the president of United States of America. Then I could tell you, oh, I could fix the problem. Oh, I'm gonna shake the tree. Oh, I'm gonna drain the swamp. Oh, yeah, I guess they're gonna have to kill me. Because at least my intentions are, if I ever become the president of the United States of America, I'm fixing the problem. It don't matter who the fuck try to kill me. As long as I have the right people in the military on my side, I'm good. Big shout out to the military. Hey, big shout out to the big dogs. Um, Glenn said, "You're always target on point." Big shout out. Hey, difference. Hey, Amy Conway. So let's continue. You know, they telling you about, Alex Jones and many other content creators, attacking, so-called conservatives now attacking Candace Owens because her commentary and whatnot, and the people that don't believe that the Tyler Robinson did it and whatnot. They talking about the Air Force look at a spray to turn enemies gay. Listen, it's a lot of chemicals, chemical warfare, technology warfare, is transhumanism. The conversion between human and machine and be right in the middle and become a hybrid. The RoboCop shit. Listen, all that stuff is happening. You know how many soldiers are missing a limb and they'll do anything to have a functional leg, a functional arm, a functional part of the body and whatnot. And 9 times out of 10, what they do, they sign all their rights. It's like, well, here you go. You walk again. But you have to do me a little favor. We need to try that new leg. We want to see how far you put that leg up someone's ass. You know what I'm saying? Pause, no diddy, no doubt. But yeah, in the military, things don't come for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you put one of those exosuits and let's say, if you don't have arms, but you still have an elbow, and then you just put that elbow in the machinery and the machine, all this other shit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on right now that a lot of people don't know. That we know is happening. We know it's happening. Like, it's no way in hell that it's not happening. And if it's not happening, why it's not happening? Just think about it for a second. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wanted to get straight to the part of um I want to get to the part of his theory about who killed Charlie Kirk. This is part of what I believe is the problem. Uh he's sending shout outs to all the content creators and whatnot. All right, so he want to talk about the brown share man. This guy right here. He's trying to insinuate. Hold on, let me see if we could put a little bit more visible here. He's trying to insinuate that
Call Brown.
this guy right here, he said that he shot Charlie Kirk with an assassin device on his hand. This is the closest, and I want you to pay attention to it, because it's the closest theory. That's the closest theory that we have of cover up. Why? I'm gonna explain why. I am gonna explain why, of course, but at the same time, why I say that it's part, it could be part of the cover up again, because all these guys in YouTube, there are high level subscribers and viewership. They all being approached. They're all part of something. They all like this guy. This guy in this video. You could see that this guy has some kind of fraternity. You could tell this guy has some kind of fraternity somewhere, allegiance to something. This guy is not just someone that no one knows. Like the guy talking right now, Wolf and Finances. You could tell this guy is not just he's not a nobody. You could tell that this guy has to have some kind of fraternity, secret society, Greek life, something within his bloodline. Okay, like all these again, Candace always, Tucker Carlson, like this guy and all these other Jesse on Fire and all these other big major YouTubers and all these other stuff. They are all part of the same circle. They are all part of the same circle. That's why they are where they at right now. That's why they are so big, because they already were big. They just needed to be put in the place and let the machine work. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna listen to this theory about this guy. Try to make the brown shirt guy being the one that took a shot. And in my opinion, it's levels of tactics to look like you covering something, but at the same time, while looking like you're not covering nothing. No, I'm trying to expose. Oh, I believe this and that, but I'm just throwing people off from the real narrative, because I have to say what I got to say to get you off the thinking that if Tyler Robinson didn't do it, who did it and how they did it? If Charlie Kirk was not shot, how he died. I'm gonna tell you in a little bit. And this one might gonna shock you, because it's a lot of things that he seems people not paying attention, because it's a lot of things that are just not being allowed for you to watch and see on real time. That's the problem. But let's continue. Let's see what we got here.
It is not possible for Tyler Robinson to have shot Charlie Kirk. Now, these YouTubers are
I totally agree with that.
speculating that the death was faked, but I think it is more sinister than that.
No, the death was not fake, because Charlie Kirk is dead. Like he's not bringing him back. I promise you that. He dead. All right. Um, but yeah, in a way, they say that Charlie Kirk died is fake. By the time I'm done with this live stream, hopefully you think just like me.
There was way too many people who wanted to seize control of Turning Point. Number 3, Brown Shirt Man. There was a man in the crowd I'm going to call Brown Shirt Man. I want to give credit to all the internet sleuths who have been talking about this. I want to especially thank an internet sleuth named Jeff Renz for putting a lot of this information together.
You see what happened? You see what's the problem? Do you see what's one of the problems with YouTube true crime? One of the problems of YouTube true crime is the mental psychology warfare to take over your mind and keep you spinning and not knowing the truth is when multiple true crime creators push a narrative that goddamn don't make no fucking sense. Fuck out of here. And that's the problem. You have shit a lot of content creators talking about something, and here we have Wolf and Finances and put him in the credits because he believes that what they talking about is relevant. Let's continue.
And also thank you to another internet sleuth, Dave from Kansas, for helping me research this. Also, I have to give credit to journalist Stu Peters, who's one of the first people to talk about Brown Shirt Man. Here is another angle of the
Yeah. I don't want you to take a look to Charlie Kirk white t-shirt at all. I want you to pay attention to the brown t-shirt that someone else have. And I want you to pay attention to what this one person is doing. It's very suspicious, but I promise you, it's not more suspicious than what the Charlie Kirk white t-shirt did. Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck you all up. Oh yeah, I can't. Today, I'm taking over the whole Charlie Kirk topic tonight. Y'all gonna go crazy. Watch.
shooting.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
So you're gonna try to make it look like the guy on the brown shirt took a shot at Charlie Kirk with assassin hand shot thingy, right? Well, he's not gonna tell you that he was no blast out of the guy's hand. I believe that even though if it was a daytime, I believe you would have saw some kind of blast out of between his fingers. Don't you think so?
Journalist Stu Peters, who's one of the first people to talk about Brown Shirt Man. Here is another angle of the shooting.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America?
The problem is that y'all still call it a shooting instead of looking at modern day technology. Flexible killing machines. Flexible killing machines. Flexible killing machines. Oh, no, no, no. I don't think y'all ready for this one today. Glenn said, lucky we don't got that yet. Oh, yeah. I don't know exactly what you referring to, but let's continue. Let's take a look at what's going on here. You see the guy. Hold on, let me put myself over here. When I'm still wondering what this pastor doing here recording, because it seems like this pastor right here is recording something, but I can't really make it out of what he was recording.
America over the last 10 years.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
So you see the guy on the brown t-shirt, it seems like when the shot happened, it seems that he put the hand right on his shoulder to take a shot. At least that's the understanding of this person, that the guy on the brown t-shirt took the shot. But if he took the shot, he's part of the security. Obviously, he's with security. So what you're saying, that one of the security guys of Turning Point killed Charlie Kirk. That's what this guy is insinuating. Okay.
Journalist Stu.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
When it happened, when the sound of the shot occurred.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
The guy on the brown t-shirt, it looks like he triggered something with his hand at the same time the sound happened. Take a look at it.
Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
But then for the guy to make this shot, he's not just has to be very
Do you
verb
know how many mass shooters there
take
have
this
been
shot.
in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
You see, it seems that he moved his shirt up at the moment of the sound. At the moment of the sound,
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
which I totally agree. I totally agree with. It looks it looks in sync. The sound of the detonation, of the sound of the alleged shot, while this guy moving his t-shirt sleeve up. But again, as soon as he does that, if he really is the person shooting Charlie Kirk with a device between his fingers, you would have saw a little spark. You would have see a little muscle. It don't matter if it's daytime, you would have saw a flash between his fingers. Especially when the camera is looking right in front of it. You'll see a flash, you know? Which again, yes, this death obviously and most likely the people that killed Charlie Kirk put this device on Charlie Kirk was his own people. But then now we have to think about his own people put it on him, knowing about it, that this device was a device of death. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. But they trying to blame this guy from taking a shot with a assassin thingy.
I am blacking out Charlie Kirk. This is the moment of the gunshot. Who is this guy?
It irks me when he keep calling it a gunshot. It irks me though. It does. I think Kate Brown shirt name is Dan Flood Insider. He was number 3 or 4 in TP USA. Big shout out.
My understanding is that this is someone named Rick Cutler. I have not seen this man in video of other Charlie Kirk events, so it appears that he is a new member of the security team. But if he is in security, why would he be stationed behind the barriers? Am I the only person who thinks this is suspicious?
Yeah. Wolf and Finances, if you ever come across this video and you see this one part, yes, I believe you tripping about it. I believe you tripping about it, bro. This guy did not shot Charlie Kirk.
He's wearing a brown shirt. I would say he's 30 to 40 years old. He looks like a military guy.
It
You know
seems
how
like
people
he
in the
is.
military have a certain look? Brown shirt man looks like a military guy.
No, deep shit. You are a fucking genius, bro. How you wouldn't know?
Here's another close-up of the brown shirt man from the event. You can see he has a unique tattoo on his arm. This person right here is Frank Turek, who is a
9 times out of 10, all tattoos are unique, bro. I love in the way he presents the work, but it's like sometimes it's like you're doing too much cheese, bro. You're doing too much cheese. This is that.
pastor who works with TP USA Faith. A lot of people have been wondering why he's holding his cell phone this way. Frank Turek claims he was on FaceTime. This does not look like a FaceTime
And FaceTime talking to who or showing who what.
call to me. This looks like he is recording video footage. These are 3 angles. Just so you can understand where Frank Turek is. Frank Turek is pointing his cell phone camera directly at Brown Shirt Man. So I started looking more closely at Brown Shirt Man. Something that strikes me as odd are these sunglasses.
All right, bro. Now you're gonna start tripping with the sunglasses, bro. Listen, long story short, I appreciate the content, but I totally disagree with you. Would you follow up? I totally disagree. This guy have zero, nada to do with the death of Charlie Kirk. You say he wanna make it sound like, oh, you see these right here? That's a hand killing device or whatnot. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. You see, it looks like it does not look like nothing, because you wouldn't see if it was something on his hands, you wouldn't see it. Like you just gotta pay attention to the details. Like he tried to say that it's this thing right here though. He tried to say that this thing right here. If it was this thing right here, you would see this metal part. You would see the stainless steel part. You would see the shiny of it. And even if it was like not shiny, but like darker, you still see the muscle coming out of it. The video would show because the camera is right in front of the muscle. You would have seen the muscle if this guy has this device on his hands and shot Charlie Kirk with it. You see what they trying to say? No. And the sequential, it was so fast. He had to be a fucking sharpshooter and not just a sharpshooter with that device that he could just pull a quick no scope, because that's what it is. A quick no scope. It's like you're not even aiming. You just literally kind of like just shooting by eye, shooting by eye for a perfect shot. Like, come on, man. No, we got real sharpshooters and shit that they'll shoot with that thing, but no, like hell no. You would see the muscle, and I do not see nothing on his hands. They said they have to keep everything tight within TPU. Said Erika was up on the CIA weapons. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Glenn. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This weapon that killed Charlie is none of these fucking toys, bro. Is none of these is none of this shit, bro. Bro, it's none of this shit. What he killed Charlie Kirk is none of these funny ass, all ass shit, bro. Charlie Kirk died with something modern days that has not been seen yet, bro. I repeat, Charlie Kirk did not got shot, bro. You gonna see it yourself, because I'm gonna have to do it, bro. I'm gonna have to show you. Who know? It's like you say, Amy. I have to show you because it's the only way. It's the only way that I could rest my case, bro. The whole word, the blood was pouring, was traumatizing. Yeah. You know how many hours I have put watching that video over and over and over and over? Think I'm kidding? They said that this guy had that shooting device in his back pocket right here. He said, "Oh, he had it.
Man,
He had on his back pocket right here. He shot him, and he had that device in his back pocket. Can you see it right here? You know what I mean? But it was not that simple as technology, bro. That this is why I'm saying that they put when they doing this type of works, they put little Easter eggs. You know what I mean? They put little Easter eggs. They you have content creators find this shit that is not even there. They will say anything to make sure that you don't focus on on what's obvious for some people, but obviously it's not so obvious for others. Um, but I think we already know what they trying to say. That this one brown guy with the brown da 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 that he did it, right? All right, cool. Well, let's see what they don't want you to see. Let's see what they don't want you to see. Pay attention. Charlie Kirk just got hit in the neck. Whatever hit Charlie Kirk in the neck, it came out of his shirt. It was a device that you could call it a microphone, whatever you want to call it, but it was a device, an unknown device that it comes all the way from Charlie Kirk's back under his arm, and it was staying right here. It came right under his arm, and it was placed right here to his right side. This is why when I told you the death came from the right side, but it hit him right on the left. How that happened, Jrod Point? How that happened? Using the t-shirt would have hit everything. The t-shirt would have hit everything in the same way. You could see it right now. Right now, Charlie Kirk got poked. Charlie Kirk was not shot. Charlie Kirk was poked. Just like a Scorpio. Just like in a Scorpio. The Scorpio death. That's what it seemed that Charlie Kirk got. The Scorpion death. Or the Stingray. But these look like a Scorpio poke. That poke could be dirty poke. It could have chemicals. It could have poisons. But this is why you cannot hear or see nothing about bullets with Charlie Kirk. You cannot talk about bullets with Charlie Kirk. You cannot talk about bullet fragments with Charlie Kirk because he was no bullet that hit Charlie Kirk. Whatever killed Charlie Kirk, it came from his t-shirt. Under his t-shirt. No microphone as we speculated day one. Because it was footage that we couldn't see back then. But after we did our research, yeah, I kind of started. I started when you hear the microphone, the exploding microphone theory. I could say that I started that. Because I did not heard not one content creator before I did it. And when I said it, it was right away. Same day or next day. But what it killed Charlie Kirk, is attached to his back. It runs through under his arm. And it gets placed right here. You could see it on his t-shirt. Poking out. You could see it on his t-shirt poking out. It could look like as a microphone. It could pass by as a microphone. But it could be a whole other device. They probably told him that it was a device for something that at the end of the day, it wasn't for what he told, what they told him. And it was to actually cause his death. I want you to pay attention. His t-shirt right here, his t-shirt is moved. The device is under the t-shirt, and already stuck him in the neck with force. You could see his face. If you're paying attention, you could see his face right now reacting to the force which this device penetrated his neck just like a scorpion. And it's in that, as you could see, is a stretch right now, because you could see the device from the position the device was right next to his neck. The device right now is around his chest, is extended from where it was next to the neck towards the right side. And now, okay, the device is right here. You could see it with my arrow. It has extended to a point that is poking Charlie Kirk's neck right now as we speak. Charlie Kirk is getting poked in the neck with this device under his arm to the right side. At this moment that he's getting poked on his neck, you don't hear no sound. I repeat, he's getting poked in the neck right now with what is so called a bullet. What is so called a bullet. You don't hear no sound of a shot. You don't hear no sound of a shot. As we speak right now, allegedly is a bullet entering Charlie Kirk's neck as we speak right now in this footage. You did not hear a shot until after, and you hear it through the speakers. This is what people is missing. At this moment, Charlie Kirk is getting his neck poked by a device that is rolling from his back, from under his arm, and is placed right here. So this machine somehow extended as an Scorpio in light speed, extended under his t-shirt, poke him while the t-shirt is hiding the machine, poked him in the neck, retreat and stays right back where it was. And I repeat, it extends from right to left and a hook, and retrieve himself to the original position. That's modern days technology, when you can make a device to hook you in the neck as a Scorpio. At this moment, we should have heard a shot already. If Charlie Kirk was shot by a bullet, shot by a weapon, at this moment when he's getting penetrated on his neck, we would have heard a shot. How in the heck, while he's getting penetrated on his neck right now, we have not heard a shot yet? Oh, y'all don't believe me? Sorry for the gross. Y'all don't believe me? You heard it after, didn't ya? Right there, Charlie Kirk is already poked in the neck, and you could see it. You could see it. It's no shot shooting him from up above at all. His body language tells you that he was literally hooked on the neck. Hooked, not shot, hooked with pressure. And whatever did it, it retrieved itself to the original position right by his neck to the right side. But look at the hole is already made in his neck. That means that we would have heard a shot already. We would have heard a shot quicker than what we heard it right now. As a matter of fact, let me tell you, Charlie Kirk has a hole in his neck right now, and we have not heard a shot yet. Don't believe me? You heard this shot when his body was falling already. You heard the shots through the speaker. Ain't no one shot nothing, nowhere, no how. And it's easy to see if you're paying attention. Do you see this device right here popping out his left? And it goes right under his armpit. This device right here, this is what we're talking about. As we speak, it looks like a snake. As we speak, it's curved. It's curved like a snake right here. You could see it. It's heated. It's hit by his t-shirt. You could see it right here on plain sight. I'm not tripping. Look it. You can see it. You could see it right here. You could see it, the device right here that caused Charlie Kirk's death is right here. It goes right under his armpit, and goes straight to his back. What the fuck is this device? Probably Erika Kirk mom's knows, but I don't. Okay? But I see what I saw, and what I seen is this. That's what I saw. You see what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm seeing right now as we speak? The device that he wore on the right, at light speed, right now. This is why the t-shirt lift up in the left, because the device came from here, from the right to the left, poke him in the neck, hook him on the neck, retrieve himself right back into position, and you hear the shot after he already has a bullet on not a bullet, but already has a hole on his neck. Right now, as we speak, Charlie Kirk is getting penetrated. His neck is getting penetrated by some kind of device that it was right here, hidden by his t-shirt on the right side. It activated. It used his t-shirt to hit himself. This is why you see the device is literally lift up, literally from here, it lift up his t-shirt, hook him on the neck, and then retrieve himself and play himself right back where it was. Silently. You don't hear nothing right now. Right now, Charlie Kirk is getting murdered silently with no sound. You know when you hear the sound? After the machine, whatever device he had on his neck, at the opposite side of his neck, killed him. Then you hear the shot.
Gang violence.
You could see the device right here. It's in plain sight. You could see it. Look it. Do you see what I saw? Do you see the same device that he got here go under the shirt, poke him in the neck, poke him in the neck? That poke in the neck could be dirty. It could have poison. It could have anything in it. Do y'all see what I'm seeing right now? The device that he had right here, it went under the t-shirt, poke him in the neck, and retrieve himself. By the time he retrieved himself, then you hear the shot and his body falling. But you hear the shots through the speaker. Remember, this person recording is right there in front of him. What the shot that you're hearing is coming out of the speakers, not out of no gun. It literally came out of the speakers. So they kill him with this silent device, no shot, no nothing, straight clean, poke him in the jugular. The machine is advanced enough to activate himself, go around the t-shirt, poke him in the neck, and retrieve himself to the original position in silence. Fast enough with the light speed sound. Light speed sound. I'm gonna record this and I'm gonna break it down for you in a slow motion. We're gonna do this soon. I'm gonna do the close-up. I'm gonna do the close-up and we're gonna break it down. But I told ya today, due to that, I know for a fact this is not a national security matter. This is a criminal matter, because it don't matter if they use modern day technology, probably military technology, to kill Charlie Kirk. That it come from people that is compromised within our own military ranks and whatnot, military connection through intelligence and all this other shit, CIA and all this other shit. Advanced machinery, advanced devices, advanced weapons, advanced technology to kill is very available. It's psychos out there. They use the modern days to create the perfect weapons of destruction and death. As you could see right now, this is why his chain popped. This is why his chain popped, because the device stretch all the way from here, grab on his chain and snap the shit. As soon as he hit it, when he hit, probably hit right where the chain was, but he hit it with such a force, whatever compounds were on the tip of the hook of that device, the hook them, is very strong. But I want you to see the device in full effect from the right side where it was, right under the shirt, stretch to the left side, poke him in the neck. After he poked him in the neck and retrieved himself, then you hear the shot on the speakers. I'm gonna play it one more time and we're gonna leave it there for the night.
Counting gang violence.
You see that? You see that? The t-shirt hit him. The device under the t-shirt hit him. So that's why the t-shirt goes up, and it seems that whatever hooked him in the neck, it came on his t-shirt. Is no one shooting nowhere, no one shooting nothing. The t-shirt wouldn't act like that if nothing would have come from under the t-shirt. He got hit with force. He got hit with light speed force, and his neck got penetrated. God knows how deep that thing went down his neck. Only God knows how deep. Well, y'all could see the blood coming out right away. I hope y'all know when you get shot, you get shot in the neck with heat. That bullet has heat. I want people to understand that bullet has heat. When it penetrates the neck, it burns the hole. So the blood is not going to splat out like that. It's going to come out, but not like that. Right now, Charlie Kirk just got hit in the neck with allegedly what they call it, a bullet. You could see the hole right now on his neck. You still have not heard the sound of the bullet yet. Guess what? You hear the sound literally after. You hear the sound of a shot through the speakers after he already penetrated on the neck. Listen. You hear the boom. You hear the boom after he already is laying to fall. He got hit long time ago. But when his neck falls and he gonna fall, that's when you hear the sound through the speakers. White people's not talking about this. White people's not talking about this. White people keep talking about, oh, he got shot. No, he did not got shot. It's no fucking bullet, no fucking bullet fragment, no fucking nothing. It's none. We just saw this man getting killed by a device that he was hanging from underneath his armpit, placed right here from underneath his armpit, coming from the back, from underneath his armpit, and he's placed right here. That thing stretched from under his t-shirt, left the whole t-shirt and everything, poke him in the neck, retract himself to the original position, and right after that, then you hear a shot. Is you serious?
Counting gang violence. Great.
He get hit. You could see that it looks like he get hit by his t-shirt. It looks like he literally got hit by his t-shirt. But it's the device under the t-shirt. The device right here. Is right here. Whatever the fuck, it was right here under his armpit. Because this is rolling right under his armpit and it goes straight to the back. Whatever is this that it looks like a snake, if you ask me. It looks like this curve. It looks curved, right? It looks curved.
Gang violence.
Look at. I wanted to stop it right there. I wanted to stop it right there. Because he came straight from where it was. It's like literally using the t-shirt as concealment. And right now, at this second, he's getting poked by whatever device he had on this t-shirt. Microphone, call it whatever you want to call it. But the device he had hidden right here, coming down his armpit, it was the same device that is stretched and hidden right in the neck from under the t-shirt, using the t-shirt to conceal the device. Right here, you could see that is straight from where the device was placed, stretched all the way, using the t-shirt, stretched all the way to hit him in the neck without no sound. No, it lift up the left side. The left side. Left side. He's sitting looking at us, so his left side. He got hit on his left side, but the device came from the right side. He had the device on his right side, and it stretched through the t-shirt, hit him in the neck, and retracted to his original place. But it did it in light speed fashion. It happened so fast and so silently that they have to recreate the sound of a shot through the speakers to make it look like it sound like Charlie Kirk got shot, when in reality he had a device on him that killed him. Who put that device on him? With what reasoning? Did he knew that that device was about to kill him? And if he didn't, did they told him that that was just a new microphone? Which that device was put on him late, not planned. The person that did it was a new person, new device, put it on him. We could only conclude. The mic right here, what is so called the mic, right here on the right. It went through the t-shirt, or utilizing the t-shirt as concealment. That's why you see that when it stretches, because it goes right under the armpit. You don't see, you only see like, it's like a hook. You only see right here the bulge, and it goes from under the armpit all the way to the back of him. So the device is bigger than what you see right here. The device goes like, this is the head of the device, and it goes all the way down his armpit, all the way to the back of his back. But the same device that they could have called a microphone or whatever they call to make Charlie think that he was safe. This is why we could only believe and speculate that this was an inside job within Turning Point USA. Because the people that put this device on Charlie Kirk was Turning Point USA security and staff that put the device on Charlie Kirk. Them knowing or not knowing that that device would have killed him. But guess what? Due to the story and the hard work and all this other shit, to make this whole fiasco happen, we could only assume and speculate in an orientated and educated opinion that high levels of technology, utensils of war, tools of war, modern day technology for assassinations. You already heard Syria beepers blowing up in faces, phones blowing up in faces. What make you think that either them or us, our modern day technology from our CIA, from our assassins, what make you think that that deadly technology is not get on the hands of corrupt, dirty agents of our forces and use these tools of war and assassinations against our own for whatever personal reasons? Because again, this is not a national security matter, but it's a matter that it has people they should be watching for our national security involved in this assassination. And it seems like because an operation like this utilizing an assassination machine, a modern day killing machine, they will literally hook you on the neck on the light speed that you have to fake a bullet shot. You have to make a bullet shot on the speakers to make people believe that you shot Charlie, when in reality you use a modern day assassination device that you put on Charlie Kirk's neck, and when it activated, extended from right to left through the t-shirt, hook 'em, and retract himself to the original position in light speed time. So fast that he had a hole on his neck way before a sound of a bullet even sounded. He had a hole on his neck seconds before the shot sounded ringing on the speakers. And now, do your own homework. Sorry for the gross, but as y'all could tell,
Great.
right there, you saw that shirt, it went up. He got poked in the neck. You don't hear no shot. You don't hear no shot. You were supposed to hear the shot right now when that t-shirt make that move. You were supposed to hear the shot right there and then, because that's when allegedly the bullet penetrated his neck. You don't hear no sound at all. You were supposed to hear it at the same time right now, but no. What happened? You hear it when? Now. You hear the shot when his body's already falling. So now, go out there and fetch for your own truth. Because my truth is clear. Charlie Kirk had a device right here on his neck from under the shirt all the way to his back. And the machine stretch, whatever device was, is stretch himself from under the t-shirt, hit him with force, because you see his face. The device hit him with such a force, with the force that he got hit with. I could only imagine he went straight through. Not straight through, but it went all the way. It hit the vitals. It hit the vitals right away. Hit the vital. Hit perfection. Wow. It could be a device with AI, you know, that identify the right place to hit and kill. Perfection in the making. No trace of it. Only whatever you say about it. Listen, man, do your homework. Believe in yourself because I believe in you. If I did it, you could do it too. I ain't nothing special. I believe that y'all gonna take the best decisions in your life for yourself and for everyone around you. Love yourself and take care of yourself so you be able to love and take care of others. Listen, as always, I'm gonna leave you with your favorite song, my favorite song. You so sexy. Have a good night. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to Glenn. Big shout out to everybody that came and said hi. I appreciate ya. Y'all see the schedule. Your boy is fully back. Yeah.